Okay, this is a Suzuki GS125. I wouldn't normally do this type of thing. My BSA Bantam's over there. My current project, KZ440 LTD, is through there. But a friend from church has had problems. It won't start, and it was laid up before COVID-19 struck and hasn't been moved since. So she tried to start it the other day, and funnily enough it won't start. So brought it round, dropped it off and left it with me to have a look at it. I have taken the plug out, charged the battery and give it a quick turn over, at which point more rusty water came out than I like to consider. You can see on the floor underneath it splodges where it has landed and now dried up. It was basically full of water in the head, so I now need to take the head off and have a look, see what damage is done. The throttle has got no movement in it at all. The cable is tight. The choke didn't move. It does now thanks to a bit of WD-40, but it's not smooth, so that needs to be looked at. The rubber around the inlet manifold is perished, and also the carb isn't properly seated. Similarly on the airbox end, it's not seated properly and probably needs a little bit of jiggling. So I'm expecting to fit a new air filter, fit an oil filter. The oil level is really low, so I'll drain out what's there and put fresh in, and then start at the top, strip it down, have a look down the barrel and see whether there's any damage in the barrel, or whether it's actually she's got away with it. If there is damage, of course, it'll be a reborn new piston and rings, but we shall see when we get there. She also asked me to have a look at the seat, whether it can be recovered. To be honest, I think it's just a case of replace. It's probably going to be cheaper and easier. And then there's some scratches on the tank she'd like me to try and deal with. I don't know how much of that is going to be recoverable, we'll see. And then generally tidy it up so as it can get back on the road. Wouldn't normally want to work in this side of the garage. This is where we have the domestic appliances, the bikes, etc. But as the Kawasaki is in here with all the machinery, then I'm left little choice. So I'll leave that for the moment and get another clip done as soon as I can actually strip some of this off, and we'll show you what we find.